Legends, Bitcoin is absolutely exploding here to the upside. And it looks like the train just does not want to stop. There's a specific level that I'm watching here at the moment. I might trigger a short here to the downside. Small little scalp short. I know the momentum is to the upside. So if you're shorting this momentum and you plan to climb on shooting rockets, you need to be very defensive with your capital. Okay. But there's a specific level that I'm watching here at the moment. Let me just get my trading account ready over here. You just never know, right, legends? You just never know. You never know. Okay, the level that I'm watching over here is the 1.236. I will need to zoom in. The 1.236. We are inside a massive resistance zone here at the moment. And I quickly just wanted to zoom in here to see, well, what happens when we tap this level? Do we get a rejection like we're getting now at the moment? Or are we going to continue to pump here to the upside? As always, you need to exercise exceptionally good risk management when trying to short an uptrending market. Okay. Right. Welcome to the live stream, legends. Smash up the like for the alpha over here. Let's do some technical analysis and let's also go and measure potentially if the momentum just keeps on continuing here to the upside. What are some of the macro higher levels from a fib extension perspective that we need to keep an eye on? Okay, at the moment we are getting a rejection here by the 1.236. Let me show you guys quickly here. Okay, where do I get that level from? On the daily time frame. Okay, when I start zooming out, oops, okay, and I look at this entire structure here to the upside. So basically what I did is looking at the daily time frame. I mean, you know, beautiful D-line strategy on the higher time frame here at the moment, and you guys can see. Okay, do I have my pen here? Yes. Okay, beautiful trend. Okay, pretend this is the 5-minute time frame. You have a beautiful breakout. You have a beautiful retest. And now price is just pumping here to the upside. Okay, looks like it's claiming all of these highs. And I can just imagine how much liquidity is above these highs. But do not for one moment think that price is just going to keep on doing this in a straight line, because we all know price moves in waves. Okay, I don't know what happened there. So the most obvious level that I'm watching over here is when I take a fib extension from this low. Okay, I'm measuring this wave to this high to this low. I can see that the Fibonacci levels has been respected. The 0.618, not so much, but you can see there was some support, there was resistance, and then we broke out. The 786 offered massive resistance here to the downside, and then we reclaimed the level. And ironically, we retested the 786 here to perfection, where we got the bounce on the trend and we found upwards momentum. Now, this is where I get the 1.236 level from. Okay. Also, in confluence with that 1.236 level, okay, when price is pumping to the upside and you start running out of resistances or daily or weekly levels or point of controls to the upside to spot that potential rejection, you need to use your fib extension. And I know as price is pumping, the most requested question I got today, 𝗬𝗿𝘆𝗽𝗍𝗍, how do you use a fib extension? Because when you go into price discovery, the only tool that you can rely on is your fib extension. Okay, it's the only tool, because you don't. There's no more resistance above. It's just going, right. It's just going, and this is why I'm keeping an eye here on the 0.382 or the 1.236, because I know from a fib extension it is a very popular level to get a rejection, especially if you get a rejection over here and you get acceptance back below these lows. Okay, that will be a nice little retracement to the downside. Maybe it builds up a consolidation, a bull flag. Okay, you track the momentum and you play the breakout back to the upside. But I mean, legends, we have to acknowledge momentum is to the upside. Price is bullish. It is pumping. What is a little bit concerning is the lack of volume. Okay, that's a little bit concerning to me here, is the lack of volume with this nice little pump here to the upside. Right, also, when I take another fib extension from this low, okay, because now, so I've now measured this wave, oops, I've now measured this wave to get these levels, potential rejection levels, okay? 1.618, 1.236, okay? I'm not too concerned about the 1.382. It's not really a level that I'll be watching right now. So let's just continue over here. The next fib extension is then from this low to this high to this low. Ooh, and this is where things now become interesting to me, okay? We have, nice. We have a 1-to-1 extension, a very powerful fib extension level, which basically means that this wave and this wave, okay, at the 1-to-1 is exactly the same length, right? So it could be counted as a three-wave structure here to the upside for potential three-wave structure to the downside, then continuation. You just never know. And then also a little bit further up, we have a 1.236. But I think this is where I start building confluences. And this is why I put this red box of resistance in here. Above the highs, we have the 1.236. We have the 1-to-1 extension. My job as a technical trader is to see how price is going to react in this area, because this could be a potential short where price is going to slow down and start forming a consolidation for then continuation. I can make money from the downwards momentum, track it, play the breakout like we did today inside of our Legends Pro community. I mean, we played a beautiful long to the upside. We shorted the market to the downside. And right, we just playing the momentum. That's all we do, up and down. So now that I have the 1.618, the 1.236, the 1-to-1 extension, I can go a little bit more crazy, go onto the 4-hour time frame and say, well, is there any other areas of confluence that I can see over here? So what if I measure, okay, this little wave here to the upside? Where does this fib extension take us? Because I need to measure now each wave from a fib extension perspective to go and see, well, where can this end? Okay, can't just go up in a straight line. It needs to reject somewhere. Okay, so from the low to the high to the low, and what do we have over here? Just want to see this fib extension. I've got so many fib extensions here now, I'm going to confuse myself with all the levels. Okay, 0.618 has been made. We've got the 786 further up, 1-to-1 extension. Oh, okay, next level for me is, I'm just going to put some nice red thick lines in here. Next area of resistance, make it nice red thick. Okay, resistance, we have 1.236 and the 1-to-1 extension. I'm just going to just quickly mark out these levels over here. Further up, we have a 1.2. Well, I already know my fib extension color lines. That's why I've color coded them in a very specific way so that I know exactly which level is which, even if I can't see the numbers on the screen. Okay, but so this is a little bit further up at 75, or let's call it 60, you know, $76,000. We have another area of confluence here to the upside. Right, so let me just clean it up here a little bit. So I now know that another thick line, so let me clone this one over here. Put this, okay. The 1.236 and the 1-to-1 extension is so close to each other, I'll just leave it there. Also a 1.236 and a 1-to-1 extension where price is at the moment. Right, okay. So now I have those levels. I can clean up the chart a little bit over here. I'm going to start looking for more confluence to the upside. Right, now I want to measure this wave. Okay, I've already measured the bigger wave over here. Now I want to see, well, if this is, okay, and this is basically what I'm looking at. If this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I can go and measure where these waves could potentially end. Okay, so what I'm trying to figure out now is fib extension from this low to the high to the low. Okay, you can see how beautifully this fib, okay, this was the level that I spoke about last night, if I'm not mistaken, or yesterday during my live stream. We did get a rejection, tiny rejection, a little bit of a consolidation, and then we punched through, okay? Next area is the 2 over here. I like the 2, okay? 2 extension, very popular fib level, together with the 1.236, together with the 1-to-1 extension. There's a 2 over there. Okay, so I really like it. There's some confluence. There's some confluence going on in this zone, right? So I would expect price to start slowing down over here. The question is, okay, where do you short, right? Because there's the aggressive short, there's the you wait for the retracement short, there's the We wait for the break of the trend short. Okay, as price is pumping to the upside, I'm not interested at the moment unless I see the rejection at these specific levels. Okay, so that is potentially where I see the biggest rejection zone at the moment is over here, right? Okay, cool. So I just want to put that 1-to-1 fib measurement back over here. I just want to see how we're reacting at that level. Fib extension from, you have to be sniper about these levels, okay? You have to be really sniper about this level. You can't just plonk them on and hope for the best, and then you snap them on incorrectly. Almost. Just snap it there onto the low. Right, let's go onto the 1 hour time frame. I just want to quickly see what is happening here to the upside. Ooh. Right, an absolute parabolic move here to the upside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, shallow 4. Maybe this is the 5th wave here to the upside. So kind of what I'm looking at over here is what if 1, 2, 3, oh, very small 4. Doesn't make any sense. This 4 is incredibly small compared to this 2 over here. So it doesn't make sense. It looks like this is still part of the 3rd wave here to the upside. The consolidation area is just way too small. Okay. So we have not tapped the 1-to-1 extension here, a little bit further up, but you can see price is getting a reaction. That's what I want to see. Price is getting a reaction over here. That's what I like to see. Getting a reaction. It is making higher highs compared to this high on lower volume, which tells me the market is potentially slowing down over here. Okay, the bulls are running out of a little bit of steam, so maybe it needs a consolidation to build up strength again. Right. Let's see how price reacts. I just want to quickly have a look at CVD. What is CVD doing? Because if we are retracing to the downside and we are forming local bullish CVD, we could still be wicking up here until we roll over. Right. I actually still see some local bullish CVD building up here. So price is not finished bumping here to the upside. Cool. Legends, let me say hi to the community over here. Irina, welcome to the live stream. Everest Devil, like quadruple smashed. Thank you so much. Hey, promise send them. Promise send them. Promise and them. Right. Okay. Let me not get the names wrong here in the live stream. Shelby, hi Devil. What's up? Welcome to the live stream. Shelby, hi guys. Who else? Crypto Big Brains, thanks for joining. Appreciate the support. Yocosta, hi Devil, from the range of August and September, the fib extension. Oh, wait. The range of August and September, the fib extension of the 0.61 is at 72 in my exchange. Could be the top. Plus is in confluence with an untapped daily, weekly, and monthly of April. Yes, we still have an untapped daily. Where's it? Where's my daily levels? Here we go, right? Ooh. Will it be at the top of this resistance box, at the 1.236, at the 1-to-1 extension? We also have a daily level. So you guys can see that this is a resistance area. And I'm not saying, legends, don't for one moment think that I'm saying, okay, let me just fix that quickly. Okay, that price is just going to reject over here and bam, back to the downside. All I'm saying is, as a day trader, as a scalper, I can look for a short and I can play a little short here to the downside. Scalp short, like, and I'll go through some of the trades that we took this morning. I mean, we made some money inside here. Some nice little gains for today we made inside here. We played a long and we played a short to the downside inside of this mini range over here. So I don't need massive movements to make money as a day trader. Okay. If you practice good risk management and you can still risk 1 to 2% of your capital and make insane gains from a risk to reward perspective. Right. We are getting the rejection by the 1.236. I just need to stop moving my fibs around. So maybe I need to lock them. How do I lock these things? Lock it. That's nice. Oops, that one's still not locked. Okay, I just need to lock these fib levels. Oh, maybe that's not the lock, that's the delete button. Sorry, legends, I'm yachting on so much crap over here. right? There's the lock. Okay, there's the lock. Okay, now I can't move it around. That's better. I hate it when you draw Fibonacci levels and you start moving levels around. Okay, we have the 2. Okay, we have the 2. We have the 1-to-1 extension. We have the 1.236. This is where price is pumping to the upside, but I do see a rejection, potential rejection, whether it's a consolidation like this, build up the strength for continuation, where we can track the momentum like we did over here to play the breakout here to the upside, or whether it's going to make a deeper correction. Who knows, right? If price does make a deeper correction here to the downside, what I would expect looking at this structure over here, okay, quickly from an Elliott wave perspective, let's just quickly play this out. If this is a 1, 2, and this is an impulsive third wave here to the upside. If the third wave had to come to an end in this zone, you still want a fourth wave and a fifth wave to come and claim the high once again, right? And then you can see a larger ABC correction, right? If it's a 3-wave corrective structure, it went a little bit too high. It's too overextended. It needed to reject a lot sooner already, because I was looking at this level over here. When you take a fib extension from the high to the low, you drag it across just to get the levels, you reverse it, the maximum target. Okay, we've exceeded the maximum target at the moment. We've exceeded the maximum target. Even if I take it to this pivot, if I take it to that pivot, the maximum target for a corrective wave to the upside that claims the high for a flat target to the upside is between the 1.236 and the 1.382. And the fact that we have overshot this level and we tapped the 1.618 over here tells me that this is not corrective. This is impulsive. Okay, so it's in your best interest to look for longs, always to look for longs. But I mean, as day traders, we can short the momentum to the downside as well with great risk management. I just have to say that, okay, because don't try and catch shooting rockets and falling knives. Okay, legends. So this is the area that I'll be observing for potential short over here. Okay, I must say the best level here to the upside is the daily level. I really like the daily level. If we can tap the daily level and get acceptance back below all of these levels, then I will say it's game on. So this daily level at $73,127 could potentially be that level that we need to look out for. Okay, that level you get from, if I go back here onto the daily chart, right? Because we're running out of levels, legends. I mean, the high is almost here. We're going to claim the all-time high, almost, right? Are the market makers going to frustrate the crap out of everyone and not claim the high? Okay, only to find a rejection in this zone and then start tumbling down? Who knows? But what I do know is that we have still resistance to the upside, and this is our last daily level over there. Can you guys see where that daily level comes from? So when you zoom into this structure, okay, there's an open and a close at the same level that has not been tapped. Okay, all the other daily levels here, the daily level over there, okay, there was a daily level over there, has been tapped. There was a daily level over here, it was tapped. Okay, so all invalid daily levels. This is the last daily level that we have that is untapped at the moment. $73,127, and it might be different depending on which exchange you use to do your trading on. So the best way to place this daily level, okay, the best way to make sure that you don't get this daily level wrong is you take a magnet and you snap it on, right? Snap it on. Don't try and put it on manually. You're gonna stuff it up. That level needs to stay there. That's why I'm using my magnet over there. Okay, so I want to take this resistance box out the way. I just want to go and draw those levels in again, because I know I've now generalized the levels, but because I'm a sniper trader, I want to know exactly where those levels are. BTC way bullish. JC agreed. I mean, it is just pumping you to the upside. Okay. As a technical trader, I don't FOMO into trades. I'm just waiting for price to show me the way, to show me the rejection, to show me the weakness. And then I could potentially attempt a short here to the downside with good risk management. USDT just hit a daily demand zone. Okay, interesting. I haven't looked at the USDT dominance in a while, actually. We'll get to that in a second. Hi, Devil. Can we have a look at ETH? I'll have a look at ETH in a moment. Some altcoin requests. You imagine taking a short? Yes, JC. I mean, I've taken a short today and successfully with profits, nice profits in the bag, I might add, right? So I just want to take some of these fibs out the way, clean it up. I'm going to take that level out because as a sniper trader, I want the exact levels. That's what I want as a sniper trader, right? So drag it across. I want to reverse it back. I am now going to, oh, I actually think I do have that level, right? Just want to make sure that I have the one-to-one extension exactly where the one-to-one extension must be. I know I'm being pedantic over here, legends, but this is how I trade. My levels needs to be exactly at the same level or at the right level, because you know how many times in the beginning when I used to trade, the level doesn't get hit and price reverses on me. And then I go back and I just plonked the fib extension or the fib retracement on there without making sure that it's exactly at the lows and highs, and it tapped the level to the dollar, and then you get the rejection. That's why I'm so pedantic about these levels. They need to be exactly where they need to be. And then you lock them so that you can't move them around. Okay, so I have a one-to-one extension. A little bit further up, I have a daily level. So the most obvious area that I see over here, okay, is the daily level. I think the daily level looks the best there for me. Okay, you have the one-to-one extension and you have the daily level slightly above. So if, because I mean price is pumping, okay, the rocket is shooting here to the upside. If there's the possibility for potential short here to the downside, that's not going to claim the all-time high just as yet. This is the level, right? That is the level. If we're going to punch through here and start getting 4-hour, 1-hour body candle closes above, then all-time high, here we come, right? And yes, I will still consider a swing failure from the highs, because how often has that happened, okay? Price pumps through, it gets the weakness, and it makes a deeper correction to the downside, making people bearish again, and then the momentum continues to the upside. Okay, so I mean, this area we've now identified from a technical perspective, purely looking at technicals and fib extensions and a daily level, there's an area of resistance above. Price is still pumping here to the upside, and what is concerning is the low volume with this pump. And I can imagine how the volume, I think volume is going to start kicking in as soon as we take this high, because we all know that a massive amount of liquidity that lies above. We all know the massive amount of liquidity. Let me go and have a look at the heat map here for everyone. I'm sure all of you have looked at the heat map as well today, okay? Do we still have liquidity to the upside? Can we go and claim the all-time high? What is going on here? I'm going to symbol model 2. It's my favorite. Let's do 6 month over here. We might have to go higher. I mean, there is still a massive amount of liquidity. It's actually quite strange that we even have liquidity all the way up to $90,000, right? People are putting their stop losses so far away. It really doesn't make sense, okay? Let's go. You look at the year so far. Right? Almost finished grabbing all of the liquidity above the highs over here. But I mean, we all know liquidity heat map. Okay, it's interesting. Okay, maybe I must drag that up so everyone can see. Sorry, my head is in the way. Sorry, guys. TA Doge, please, daily. Yes, I do acknowledge the altcoin requests, because as Bitcoin is pumping it to the upside, everyone just wants to trade their favorite altcoin. When Bitcoin dumps to the downside, no one wants to look at altcoins. Especially, you know, I've even seen, I talk about an altcoin while Bitcoin is dumping, and then people just jump off the stream. Okay. And then while Bitcoin is pumping to the upside, and I talk about an altcoin, more people join the stream. So absolutely insane. Right. Just want to see, hey, Devil, can we SFP from the week which was created on the 8th of April? Yes, I mean, it has confluence, okay? The week created on the 8th of April, I do see it right over here. Sorry, right over here, the 8th of April. And that is in exact confluence with a one-to-one extension. One-to-one extension that I've just marked out, and a little bit above that level is the daily. It would be nice to get that price action that punches through both of those levels and gets the acceptance back below, okay, to then potentially go and form that larger fourth wave. Okay, and for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about when I say fourth wave, okay, let me just clean this up. Let me take the dailies out the way, and I'm sure a lot of these dailies are already invalidated. Let me just go delete the ones that have been tapped, which is this one. This one's still valid, that one's still valid, that one's valid, valid. And the only daily we have left to the upside is Mr. All Trusty Daily at $73,000. Okay, so yes, on the 8th of April, I do see the level that everyone is watching. On the 8th of April, this little wiki week over here, that's where we have the daily level as well. I will still consider a short from the daily level if price had to do this, get that massive week to the upside, and it finds weakness below these levels, okay, I will still consider a potential swing short to the downside. Okay, this is going to be a tough nut to crack. I don't know if price is just going to do this to the upside, okay, highly unlikely, because I know that price moves in waves, okay? You get a punch to the upside, you find a little bit of consolidation, you build up strength, and you punch back to the upside. Okay, so those are the levels that I'm currently watching. I just want to make sure where price is struggling at the moment. Why is price struggling there at the moment is because we are fighting with the 1.236. I know it. We're fighting with a 1.236. Fib extension from this low to the high, to the low. We've struck exactly there by the 1.236. This is where we're struggling at the moment. 1.236. Do you guys see that? That line over there? That is where price stopped at the moment, at a Fibonacci level, okay? So you can't make up this technical analysis. I can see where price is stopping at the moment. I would like it to punch through and get acceptance back below. It would be frustrating, to say the least, for price to just turn around where it is at the moment without claiming these levels. You know, that would suck. I mean, we're currently trading below the 1.236, and it would suck. What if price just starts correcting over here without claiming these areas? Okay, that would suck, because as a technical trader, I want to see us claim this liquidity. And I mean, yes, I mean, if you want to give it a go from a risk management perspective, let me see. I mean, that's a 0.42% stop loss. Okay. And by, you know, legends, I just have to stress, if you want to attempt a short over here, okay, because I have done this in the past, because you use the 1.236 line as an SFP line, please remember that the risks of being stopped out is extremely high. Put your stop loss above the high if you are treating this level as an SFP level, and take the knock if you get stopped out. Do not be that person. As price, okay, maybe it dumps a little bit here, you get excited, there's some profits, and then price starts moving up. And then what I've seen a lot of people do is, they move their stop loss up as well, and they start adding, okay, price shoots up, they start adding to the level, and they're like, it has to turn around, it gets acceptance back below the 1-to-1 extension, okay, and they still leave their stop loss there, and they're like, okay, now we're in profits, we're turning around, and then price goes back up. What do? They lift their stop loss and they start adding to their position. Okay, and you know, you guys get the deal. As price is pumping, you keep on adding to position, hoping that price is at some point just going to say, bleh. And then it doesn't. It keeps on pumping here to the upside. It keeps on going like it's done here. It keeps on going, right? And it liquidates your account. And that's why I'm saying, if you are attempting a short in an uptrend, you have to take the knock from a stop loss perspective. Don't risk more than what you can afford to lose and pay yourself on the way down. I will show you guys now the short that we've entered here as a Legends Pro community. You need to be sniper. You are trading against the trend. Okay. Don't try and catch the tops if you're not going to apply good risk management. Haha, yep, yes, JC, I know. I think there's a lot of people that know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, if you've been trading for a while, you know that pain, you know that feeling, you know that you have added to a position in the past. I've done that when I started out. You keep on adding. You're like, I believe in my technical analysis. Price is going to turn around. You add a little bit, you add a little bit, you build up that position, and before you know it, you've risked way more than 1% of your capital. You're most probably at like 50 or 100% of your capital, and just praying and hoping that the price is going to turn around, and then it doesn't. And that's, yeah, I mean, those are the days that I will never forget when I started out. I mean, I have burned an account like that once, adding to position, hoping, and then price doesn't turn around, or price does actually retrace, and you don't take profits because you think you've nailed the entry. Okay. Often the confidence starts building up. You nail this entry, good risk management, price starts falling down, and you're like, I caught the top. We're going down. We're going down to $50,000. I've caught the top, and price actually gives you a nice little correction. You don't take profits. It stops you out. Okay. Don't be that person, right, legends? And I'm saying this because I've seen it happen, and I still get a lot of messages of people saying that I've burnt my account. I've burnt my account. 𝗬𝗍𝘆𝗽, you said it, and I still did it. Okay. Right. What did let's go through some comments over here. 𝗬𝗍𝘆𝗽, nice explanation. Thank you. Trading Wind. Ramanan, you're an excellent teacher, sir. Thank you so much. Exactly. Yes, JC. Exactly. I just have to be that irritating person that tells people that, because everyone that starts trading for the first time, they get into the game, all they want to do is double their account, triple their account, 4 times, 10x, 100x. Doesn't work like that. Okay. Especially not during the beginning stages. Okay. Cool. What was the thing that I wanted to discuss? Let's go on to the 5-minute time frame. Okay, while price is doing its thingy over there, do we spot some local bullish, bearish, bullish? I still see some bullish CVD. It looks like it can still punch to the upside, which I like. I would like for price to come and claim this zone. It would be a pity to just reject over here. Okay, this is, I just want to stress, legends, although I've highlighted the potential short entry here to the downside at the 1.236, this is my area of interest. Okay, if price is going to start falling down here, I might miss the trade. It's just it just feels like it needs to go up to go grab that liquidity. Okay, from a technical perspective, the levels are close. It looks like it just needs to grab this liquidity and then get the rejection. It's worked so hard to get there, right? Go and grab your reward, Mr. Bitcoin. Go grab your liquidity up here. And then we can, ride the momentum together here to the downside, Mr. Bitcoin. Okay. How long have you been trading, 𝗬𝗍𝘍𝗽? I bought my first cryptos during 2017. I started trading, and then I only really started taking trading seriously during 2020 with COVID. When COVID hit, that's when I started taking trading like really seriously and starting to study Elliot wave theory, all those type of things. And I officially resigned from my 9 to 5 during 2022, I think. Yeah, 2022. And then I started doing crypto full-time. Okay, full-time crypto trading, Bitcoin specifically. Right, legends. It looks like it is ripping. Yes, it's still ripping, but okay, it's slowing down. It's slowing down. Let's see. There is some bullish CVD. Okay, local bullish CVD. I do spot some local bullish CVD. Okay, often people they post comments after the fact. How on earth did you see the bullish or the bearish CVD? I mean, this is what I'm looking at. Okay, I see these lows and I see the higher low over here, and then I look at CVD and it's making a lower low over here. Okay, compared to these lows, it's making a lower low. So that tells me that there's local, very local on the 3-minute time frame over here, very local bullish CVD building up, which tells me there's a high chance. Okay, it's always just a chance. It's a game of probabilities, never guaranteed that we're going to take the high, which we just did. So the bullish CVD now played out live. The bullish CVD played out live. Okay, and this is what I look for on the smaller time frame, especially if I'm snipering an entry. Okay, and I see this, I de-risk myself and I sometimes get out of the position. I'm like, I don't like it. And that's exactly what played out now. We just claimed the high. So this bullish CVD played out. Okay, and which tells me, so what this is basically telling me that there is, let me just get my bearings right. Okay, there's a lot of people longing the market at the moment. A lot of retail people longing the market at the moment. Or the bullish CVD shows me that there's a lot of people shorting at the moment. Sorry, let me turn it the other way around. Okay, the bullish CVD tells you that there's a lot of retail money shorting. This is shorts entering the market, retail shorts. And what market makers will do is they will flush them out. Okay. Cool. What I wanted to quickly discuss, legends, is when everything seems confusing, you don't know what to do. Price is pumping here to the upside. Chris Hartwood, what are you doing? Are you shilling something? Message deleted, message deleted. Chris Hartwood, what are you doing over here? Please behave. How long have you been trading? Okay, I've gone through that. Hi, Devil, could you go through a macro Elliot wave count? Sorry, was late in case you did. I promise you guys that I will do a macro Elliott wave count in detail, looking at all the possible scenarios in detail tomorrow or Friday. Okay, tomorrow or Friday. I do have a couple of scenarios that I'm working on. Some of them are complete, some of them are not complete. And that's why I just showed you guys quickly the fib extensions, because the fib extensions aligns with the Elliott wave scenarios that I would like to share with you guys. Okay, so this is an important level from an Elliott wave perspective, and also from a trend-based fib expansions perspective. Okay, so legends, when everything seems confusing, you don't know what to do. Price is pumping. I missed the pump. Okay, damn, missed another trade. I was trying to short while the price was pumping it to the upside. Okay, please go and check out my Back to the Future video. If you guys haven't seen my Back to the Future video, go onto my channel. Let me just go back here to my channel. Okay, click on live, my live shows, scroll down until you see a nice little Back to the Future thumbnail. Go and check that out, because I can tell you guys now that this strategy is extremely powerful, especially if you start going into parabolic moves and alt season starts breaking out here. That's the video that you want to go and check. That strategy is extremely powerful, because that's the strategy that would have made you insane gains here to the upside if you knew how to apply it. Okay, there was a break of trend. Okay, there was a break of trend. Okay, and there was many legends. There was many here to the upside that we took together as a Legends Pro community successfully here to the upside. Break of trend, claim the high. There was so many. You break trend, you know where to put your stop loss, you know where to take profits, you leave some of the position open for higher levels. Again, so tick 1, successful trade, successful trade, successful trade, successful trade. And again today, what happened? Inside the Legends Pro community, I had this little bad boy over here. We played, okay, played this long here to the upside. It claimed the highs beautifully, came back for what? A beautiful retest. Hello, that's the short that we played, okay? And now we got this mass epic bounce here to the upside. So such a simple strategy without going into Elliott wave theory and overcomplicating it and looking at fib extensions and fib retracements. You just follow, you play the momentum. You have to be patient. You wait for consolidation area so that you have a nice trend that's forming. Okay, so myself, I mean, for those of you that don't believe me, here's the trade that I highlighted this morning. So after my morning update, I highlighted the screenshot after my update and I said, legends, here's the long. There's the long, okay, but I mean it didn't break out by the time I was giving the live stream, but I mean that was the long. That's a different trading strategy, a little bit more advanced. Swing failure from the range low, which I highlighted. Okay, then break of trend. Okay, I'm looking for potential short at the 786, depending on how price reacts there. But if we don't, okay, reject from the 786, we might take the high where I will be looking for a short. And what happened? We took the high. Yo, let me just take all the scribble out, yeah? Let me zoom in, let everyone can see this. Right, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how I caught that short because I know I'm trading against the trend. This was the long that we took to the upside. Okay, not that one. Right, you play the breakout, claim the high. Nice little tighty stop loss. Okay, beautiful trade played out to perfection. Then I told the legends, I'm entering a short at the 1-to-1 extension. Small little short at the 1-to-1 extension. And how did I get to that level? I took a fib from the low, fib extension from the low to the high, to the low, and the 1-to-1 extension got tapped to the dollar. Okay, so I knew I needed to give it a chance. It's either going to reject at the 1-to-1 or it's going to claim the high and reject at the 1.236. And that's what I highlighted in that trade. It's either going to go to the 1.236 or it's going to reject at the 1-to-1 where it rejected. And that's where I took the short. So I took a short against the trend. But I mean, the risk management was absolutely phenomenal. I mean, from a shorting perspective, you can't ask for any better. You enter. You have almost a stop loss that's glued to the high over there. I literally had it almost glued to the high. I sniped it that 1-to-1 and I took profits round about this zone over here. That's where I took profits. But I mean, a 17.2 risk to reward. That's absolutely insane. So I think Andy was doing a live stream during this time and he kept on asking who got the short, who got the short, because on some of the exchanges, we didn't claim the high. We didn't claim the high here on Binance either. But I played the 1-to-1 extension. It was only during Andy's live stream that I realized that, okay, some exchanges actually did take the high. Okay, but I traded the 1-to-1 extension because the risk management was just absolutely fantastic. And I like to tell the legends as well in my morning updates, if the risk management makes sense, it almost makes that trade worth it. Because if you get stopped out, you're losing peanuts. Okay, compared to the risk, compared to the reward that you're going to make. So I closed my position. I left a little bit open. For lower levels, we fell down, and then when we tapped the trend, I closed my position. So we played a long, we played a short. Okay, and then you could have, guess what? You could have played another long here to the upside using the D-line strategy. If I check the scenario over here, okay, I didn't take this long here to the upside. I wish I did. I did see it. Okay, but if you go now here, I mean, how? Like, I mean, come on, legends. How simple. How simple, okay? Yes, it does take experience. It does take practice. It does look simpler the way that I'm explaining it. But when I do attempt these trades, I speak about it almost every single day inside of our Legends Discord community. You guys can see here inside of my section, I provide daily live Discord sessions where I educate, I speak about the D-line strategy. And the reason it's dubbed the D-line strategy, the community decided to call it the D-line strategy. I used to call it the one-line strategy. Everyone decided to name it after me, which is now the D-line strategy. But I often speak about it. I go over the rules. So if you'd like to have more detail, go and check out Back to the Future inside of the live section that I've just shared. Okay. Right. And I mean, it sounds too good to be true, right? But that's how we make money, especially if you don't know, okay, where the fib extensions are, what Elliott wave theory is. Okay, what gives me personally my trading edge is because I know a couple of trading strategies that I've mastered, and by combining them, I can see possible rejections and breakouts before they've happened. Because I can tell you guys now, if I was in front of the chart, okay, if I was in front of the chart, because I was busy this morning with personal errands. Where's the magnet? I don't know why I'm looking for the magnet over there. If I saw that, if I was in front of the chart, I would have longed, damn it, I would have longed over there. And you might ask yourself, but why? How? Okay, I wouldn't have waited for the trend. Okay, this to me was a secondary trade, a more conservative trade. Yes, it is a successful trading strategy, but because I have mastered a couple of trading strategies, I would have longed over here because you have a range low. This is called the range low strategy. Now it becomes a little bit more advanced. You have a massive pump to the upside. The first low that you made is referred to as the range low. It's the range low. Okay, the rule for the strategy says if you tap this level for the first time, price needs to move away as quickly as possible, which it did. Price moved away. If you tap this level, if price had to come down here and tap it for a second time, you increase the probabilities of coming to fill the inefficiency. So I was waiting for this low. If this low had to tap this level, okay, I would have left this position open. The short that I took over here, I would have left it open and I would have only closed it down here. But when we got the bounce on the trend, I was like, okay, we're not tapping this area. Probabilities are higher to move to the upside. Okay, that's called the range low strategy, and it was also an SFP from the range low. And there's two levels that you could have watched. You could have watched these two lows where you SFP, you basically dip down below, you get acceptance back above, you enter, nice little tight stop loss, you target the highs. Beautiful trade, okay? And then you don't have to wait for the breakout. Usually what I do is if I did manage to catch a nice little entry like that and we do break the trend successfully, I will sometimes add to my position, make it a bigger position size, because what it then does is it drags my entry a little bit up. I can still protect my position and ride the momentum to the upside and maximize the gains for that trade. Okay, so lots of education. Smash up the like if you guys do enjoy the education over here. Remember, down in the description, okay? Let me go here. Down in the description. Let me pause that. You click on more. And here are the exchanges that I use to do my daily trading. Bluffin, no KYC. They've got that special where the more you trade, the more money gets airdropped into your features account. And then one of the exchanges that I'm really enjoying here at the moment is Weeks because of the low fees. Okay, 0% make a fee, 0.04% take a fee, no KYC required. You only qualify for these fees by using the link down in the description. Right, and then I've also got Bybit. That's where I have most of my spot trades, my bigger positions and so forth. And then 𝗖𝗍cie, 20K bonus by using the link down in the description. And currently still one of the exchanges with the lowest fees in the market. But if you don't want to KYC, okay, Weeks is an alternative for some low fees. Right, are we getting the rejection? Oh, come on. Come on, Bitcoin. Tap the level. Tap the level. It needs to tap these level, at least the 1-to-1. I want to see it tap the 1-to-1, at least. Okay, 200 people watching, pump the like. Okay, is the like button bearish? Let me check over here. Is the like button bearish? Let me refresh this. How many likes do we have? We have 90 likes and we have 202 people watching, almost. Okay, I've had a live stream once where the likes was more than the amount of people watching. That was absolutely insane. I think it happened last week. So, I mean, if we can break that record, that would be absolutely fantastic. Right, legends. So, like I've highlighted, in summary, know your customer. Yes, I will check Ethereum and I will go check Dogecoin. Got it here, right? 𝗬𝗍𝘆𝗽𝗍, is the leading diagonal invalidated now? Did it hit your invalidation level? Let me go check. Let me go check. Okay, let's go onto the 8-hour time frame. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's clean up the chart over here. Daily levels, switch them off, switch off today analysis. I'm just cleaning up the charts over here, legends. Okay, I can take this all out the way, hide that fib, hide the fibs, hide the lines, hide the fibs, clean up the chart. Let's work with a clean kitchen over here. Okay, on the 8-hour time frame, I had the leading diagonal. Let's see if it has been invalidated. Wave 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. Okay, it can't be a C. So what if 3? So if this is the scenario and this is number 5, okay, let's go and calculate that quickly. Sorry, I just needed to catch my bearings. Yes, it has been invalidated. Almost. I think about $50 more and it's invalidated, right? Well, let me put it this way. A scenario is never really invalidated. It just carries much lower probabilities when it hits invalidation levels, because the market has surprised me in the past where you think this thing is no more, okay, and then this happens. Okay, so the market is there to surprise us. It just lowers the probability. But what I'm looking at over here is your wave 5 is not supposed to be the same length as your third wave. You're supposed to have a big wave 1, a smaller wave 3, and an even smaller wave 5. And now your fifth wave here to the upside is longer than your third wave. So what that means is it lowers the probabilities of a leading diagonal, which tells me that the 1-1-2 combo is actually gaining in popularity, which is the one over here. Okay, it actually now carries a slightly higher probability, the 1-1-2 combo. Oof. I mean, this just looks actually absolutely insane. Do you guys see this? Okay, this is the 1-1-2 combo, just looking at the structure over here. Basically, it can even be a 1-1-2 combo. You have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, because I mean the structure has to end the same way that it started. So just to quickly explain it to everyone, you have a normal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the normal impulsive structure that everyone knows when you start out with Elliott wave theory. Then you get a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. So usually in Elliott wave theory, the structure ends the way that it started. So it ends the way that it started. So if you have a 1-1-2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, this is just a normal structure. Now, if you have a 1-1-2, okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, it has to end the same way it started. So if the structure is going to start as crazy as it's doing here at the moment, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, you have now 1-1-2 combo here potentially. You can then go 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. Okay, so yes, things can get a little bit crazy here to the upside. Can you look at higher time frame price predictions for Bitcoin? Yes. I mean, that is kind of what I'm doing here at the moment, is to say that, you know, looking at the structure over here, from a Fibonacci perspective, let me just take some of the fibs out here and draw them from scratch. Okay, these levels are not exactly where they're supposed to be, but I can more or less estimate where they could go. Okay, so I mean, ideally, what you could expect from a conservative perspective is something that looks like this. Okay, because the 1.618 is usually regarded as a minimum third wave target. The problem, okay, and this is the problem I'm sitting with here at the moment, is $79,300. Now, I mean, that does not really look bullish, right? It looks absolutely bearish. It looks like we're going to pump a little bit and then the bear market starts again. We might be going down to $20,000. Usually when you have a 1-1-2 or even a 1-1-2 combo, the third wave can far exceed the 1-to-1 extension. okay, it usually goes to the 2,618. It can go to the 3,618. It can go to the 4,618. The maximum 618 target that I've seen on Bitcoin since I've been trading is the 5.618. And this is why it's my last level. I've deleted all the other levels. So this third wave can punch up all the way to $145,000, right? And that's just the third wave. So if we now have to look at maximum parabolic targets here to the upside, there is definitely a possibility that you're forming a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, that parabolic move, the bull market move, and then you go 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. Bull market over. Then we go back into a bear market. So this structure has the potential to do this, right? To even come and tap the 5.618. I'm not saying that it's definitely going to do that. We have to acknowledge that the third wave can tap the 1.618, the 2.618, the 3.618. It doesn't have to come all the way up to the 5.618. Okay. And I mean, this is just me analyzing this little mini structure over here, because you can get really crazy. I can go and take this out and show you guys the 112 combo on the macro scenario. Okay, which is even more insane, which, by the way, I can see the third wave here that's popped up now aligns with a 5.618. But I mean, let's go onto the daily time frame. Just entertain the scenario for a brief second over here. Take the fib out the way. I want to go back to the log scale because it just looks prettier and better that way. Right, so looking at the entire bull cycle or the momentum that we've had here to the upside, we could potentially be in a much bigger 1-2 combo here to the upside, where this is just the start of something absolutely parabolic here to the upside, where from, when did we get that little bounce? Okay, when did the bull market start? Well, the potential bull market started here in November 2022. Where I'm basically looking at this structure as a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Okay, which could potentially end around about $270,000. This is the most bullish structure that I have from an Elliott wave perspective, where since November 2022 up until where price is now at the moment, this is still a valid 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Bull market finito, and then we go back into a bear market. Okay, so that is the highest bullish structure that I have. I do have more conservative Elliott wave counts, so please don't go and think that we're definitely going to hit $280,000. Okay, right, I'm just showing you guys what is possible from an Elliott wave perspective. And if this scenario is going to play out, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, if the scenario is going to play out, what is happening here more locally makes sense to me, because the price needs to build up tremendous strength to start clapping these levels and reaching these levels to the upside. So it would make sense to me for price to have a parabolic move here to the upside. It needs to start with double 1, 2 or triple 1, 2 combos, because those are the most bullish structures in Elliott wave theory. So if price is going to hit here, the $151,000 area, just by completing the third wave over here, you want this structure to be super bullish so that price has the momentum to carry it to these levels. Okay, and this is what I like about the structure over here, is that it has the signs to carry us all the way over here. And then, yes, you know, I just need to pop everyone's bubbles. Okay, that looks extremely exciting here to the upside for Bitcoin. We do still have this scenario, the boring scenario. Okay, where we just, you know, very boring price action, very predictable. We have a 1, 2, 3, which is complete. We've completed the fourth wave. That is the low. The low is in for now. And we are now going to complete the final fifth wave here to the upside with a maximum target of $129,000. It could even be lower, like $80,000. Okay, and bull market is over. But I mean, that really sounds like a boring bull market. Don't you guys agree? Okay. I have gone through these Elliott wave scenarios during a couple of other streams, and I told everyone this just looks too predictable too boring. Okay, where's the euphoria? Where's the altcoin season? Where's that face melting price action that we are used to from previous bull cycles? Okay, where's this? Where's this? Where's this? Right? Do you guys see this? Where price literally leaves without you and you don't know where to buy in. It's just, it looks like an almost straight line here to the upside. Yes, you had some small corrections along the way, but I mean, it's absolutely parabolic here to the upside. This looks very boring, okay? To complete the fifth wave and then be done, we want to see a little bit more parabolic move here to the upside. So, I mean, I will be observing the levels as we hit those levels to then determine which scenario carries the highest probability. But I have seen that from a lot of Elliotians that I follow that do Elliott wave theory on Bitcoin, the 1-1-2 combo used to carry the lowest probabilities. Where is it now? Where the 1-1-2 combo is now starting to gain in popularity and in probability because of what's happening here more locally. Okay. Hey man, what do you think of Goatcoin? I don't know, right? I don't play meme coins. Okay, so if you want to ask about a meme coin, the only memes I know is Doge, Pepe, Shiba Inu. You know, the ones that some of the ones that I do have in my portfolio. I know that a lot of people are speaking about WIF, but I don't trade meme coins. I trade Bitcoin 99% of the time, but I do have an altcoin portfolio as well. Okay, where I'm just buying the dips, leaving it to pop to the upside. So the second wave should be shorter, right? It's yes, you're right. Okay, preferably in a 1-1-2 combo. 1-2, 1-2. You want this wave to be smaller than this wave, but it doesn't invalidate it. It doesn't a 1-1-2 combo is not invalidated if the second wave 1-2 is smaller than the first 1-2. It's not an invalidation. It just slightly lowers the probabilities. And the reason I haven't spoke about this scenario as often as I've spoken about the other scenario is because of exactly what you've just said. Okay, I always said I don't like the scenario because this wave 1 is much bigger than this wave 1. But now it's gaining in popularity and in probability because of the local price action that's playing out here. And there are plenty of examples on Bitcoin. I mean, I just need to go and find it. I actually watched a live stream from another Elliott wave counter where he showed multiple 1-1-2s where the second wave 1 is larger than the first one. So it's not an invalidation. It just lowers the probabilities. Okay. Elliot, you guys must remember, Elliott wave theory is not this is exactly how it needs to play out. And if it doesn't follow all of those rules, it's invalidated. Okay. It's just a game of probabilities. You count the waves from an Elliott wave perspective and you find the one that has the least amount of mistakes. Okay. Right. Let me switch that back off. I actually wanted to go through this tomorrow and on Friday. Price still pumping here to the upside. Let's go check out what is cooking here to the upside. Did we hit the levels that I've highlighted? Ooh, 1-to-1 extension. That's where we got the rejection. Did I miss the short? Did I miss the short yet to the downside? Ooh, did we miss the short? Just want to see what is CVD doing. Is it bullish? Is it bearish? Legends. I mean, I'm here in the live stream, sharing the love, going through the scenarios, but this was definitely the short that I was looking for. I would like to see a double top. If I can get a double top, okay, tapping the daily, I can tell you guys now that I can make money with these small little moves, okay? With a little bit of leverage and good risk management, you can make money with these small little moves. Right? This was the rejection that I was waiting for. I wanted to short the 1-to-1 extension right over there when you get the acceptance back below. And I mean, believe it or not, I can make money with that small little dump to the downside. My position would already be protected if I get stopped out. I don't lose anything. It's a free trade. But I mean, that's the level. That's my area of interest. Okay, it's the daily level. Thanks, Devil. Great education as always. Starling LX. It's a pleasure, man. D Godfather, can you look at Casper token down 40% last week? Ooh, right. Okay, guys, let's quickly go through ETH. Someone wanted ETH or Dogecoin. You guys can see I've been tracking the momentum here on Dogecoin. My alarms went off, pumping it to the upside. Beautiful move. I think that looks like about a 3% move, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, much higher, 7% move. Right, beautiful trade here on Doge. Let's go on to the higher time frame. Doge is not an easy token to analyze because, okay, let's just see over here. Put it back on. I don't know if I did my analysis on the lock scale. Yeah, lock scale looks way better. Okay, I mean, this was the breakout. Okay, you have a trend. You have a beautiful breakout, a retest, and now you have continuation to the upside. What can I say? Okay, you missed the long from an investment perspective. I mean, and this is why I kept on buying up. I've been starting to buy Doge here. I bought this dip, I bought this dip, I bought these dips, I bought this dip, I bought this dip, and then people laughed at me to say that, yeah, you keep on buying the dips and we keep on going down lower. Well, that is why I buy the dips, and I think I have an average entry price of more or less in this zone at 90 cents. 90 cents is actually a little bit further down. This is where my average entry price is. And now I'm just enjoying the momentum here to the upside. I do have a spot bag of Doge. It's one of the only meme coins that I do have. Right. But now, I mean, from a fib perspective, from the high to the low, almost at the 786. So what I would wait for on Doge is let it hit a major fib level and start consolidating, because it's at the consolidation areas that you could get another opportunity to get in. Okay, what do I mean by that? I'm not interested in any altcoin as long as it's pumping and it's showing that little dildo to the upside. You wait, you go onto the 1 hour, 15-minute time frame, like I've done over here. Okay, if I zoom into this price action, I mean, this is what you need to wait for. You need to wait. Where's my brush? You need to wait for consolidation so that you can track the momentum and play the breakout. Because when you wait and you are patient, then you know exactly where to put your stop loss, whether you put it at the low or one of these lows over here. You know why you are entering, you know where to take profits, and you can leave some of the position open for higher levels. Okay, then you miss this breakout and it pumps here to the upside. Guess what? Here on the 15-minute time frame, this is where I played the breakout on Mr. Doge. Okay, I waited. I saw the pump. I was like, crap, I missed out. Okay, yes, I do have a spot bag, but it's besides the point. From a day trading perspective, we can still make money. Okay, I tracked the momentum. Beautiful breakout. And okay, I plan to take profits here by the 786, by the way. Right. Okay, let's see how this plays out, because it can now build up another consolidation. Okay, then you track the momentum, you play the breakout. So go and check out, if you guys haven't seen, go to my YouTube channel on the live section. Go check out Back to the Future. I explain this strategy in a lot more detail. I need to make Back to the Future number 2, because people have asked for Back to the Future number 2, because there is some things that I do speak about and inside of our Legends Pro community that I haven't shared in that video, that I only thought about afterwards. Right, Legends, down in the description, remember, are my favorite exchanges that I do my daily trading on. Okay, so it's also your way to support the channel by using the links down in the description to do your daily trading. It costs you nothing extra, and you qualify for the biggest bonuses and lowest trading fees, okay, by using the links. Okay, so Doge, basically you need to wait. Okay, someone asked for ETH. Let's go quickly have a look at ETH. Ooh, ETH is actually doing very well, right? Wow. Let's go back onto the daily. Let's just see where we are. You guys can see how crazy I have been going here on ETH. Okay, I've been going crazy like a crazy maniac here down on ETH. You can see how beautifully this trend has been respected with the momentum here to the upside. Breakout after breakout after breakout. Now, there was another breakout that you potentially missed, but I mean, I always say that the home line buys are the best buys. When you come back to this line, that's usually a great load up zone, okay, to get another bounce to the upside. But the nice thing about ETH, it hasn't left the big station just as yet. I mean, ETH has been lagging, but I do think it's going to have its time to shine. I just want to make sure that I'm analyzing it on the correct scale over here. Okay, ETH is going to have its time to shine. And what you need to look for is, okay, we just broken out of this flag. You guys can see little bear flag because price came from the bottom. So bear flag, and we have now broken out on top. Right, so there's a breakout, and then also on the smaller time frames, this was the momentum that I was tracking on the smaller time frames, was this breakout over here. You can see I still have my alarm set over there. I can actually delete it now. Was that breakout? Okay, so let me just go and delete the alarm. I don't need it anymore. Now the big breakout, the one that's going to potentially give ETH a parabolic move here to the upside, is this one. Okay, because all I was attempting to do over here is to catch the breakout before the big breakout happens. Because I mean, this is the major trend, right? You have a trend where you connect these highs, and if Ethereum, okay, breaks out, maybe you'll get a rejection, you get a retest, but once it breaks this trend successfully, I do think that you're going to start getting that parabolic move from Ethereum to catch up to where Bitcoin is at the moment. Okay. ETH is getting ready to explode. Yes, I mean, boring ETH that didn't want to come to the party with this whole Bitcoin move here to the upside. Alt's doing absolutely amazing things. And then ETH is there sitting in the corner crying. I think ETH is going to have its time to shine, and it looks like it's building up momentum. Okay, this could also be, okay, 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 5 4 5. Okay, to the upside. Sorry, someone is gossiping about me. My nose is itchy. Right, so that's basically a quick dirty analysis here on ETH. And what else? What else? Link. I mean, you guys know how bullish I am on Link. Okay, I got asked the question, Devil, if you can only choose 3 altcoins, which ones would you choose? Link is definitely one of them, right? And you can see where Link is at the moment. It has not left the station, okay? There's the home line. There's the big trend, Mr. Big trend over here. Okay, we've tapped it 3 times already. That's what I like to see. Link, if Link's going to leave the station, it's going to leave it properly. But then there's this trend over here. Okay, I think after it breaks this trend, that's where the parabolic move is going to happen. Let me just see where I get that trend from. Oh, let me do this. It will make more sense. That trend might actually be closer than what I thought, right? Okay, so it's basically a trend connecting this high against this high. And okay, once Link gets there and it breaks this trend, it's going to claim that high. If it breaks this trend successfully, it's going to claim the high at $49. And I mean, Link does have the potential to go to much higher levels. I need to zoom out for that, right? I have done Elliott wave counts on Link. Okay, Link has the potential during this potential phase or this alt season. I'm not sure how parabolic it's going to get, but let's just for argument's sake say that it's going to tap the 1.618 as a minimum target. Okay, I'm looking at Link here. Guys, do you guys see this? And this is why I like Link. Yes, it's not going to give you some of the face melting price action that you guys get from meme coins and those type of things, but I'm a conservative trader and I'm a safe trader. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. And now we have just completed the first wave, 1, 2, okay, 1, 2, inside of the third wave that's potentially now starting here to the upside. So what you would like to see is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 on Link. So potentially during this cycle, a minimum target that I have for Link is $100. $101 to be precise. $101.18 to be precise. This is what I'm expecting from Link during the next cycle as a minimum target. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. If the bull market continues and Bitcoin plays ball and we do continue momentum here to the upside, as a minimum, I'm expecting $101 Link. Minimum. Okay. Right. Don't marry your bags. Cash looking not good at the moment. Yes. I mean, I don't marry my bags. I have a spot position. I do have a clear invalidation. If you can't see it, if you can't read the chart, there's a clear invalidation for me. If Link takes that level, I'm out. I cash out. If Link takes that level, I'm out. Right. But hey, it needs to do some miracles to get to that level at $5.8. Right. Cool. Legends, unfortunately, this is all I have time for today. Smash up the like on your way out. I do like that we have tapped the one-to-one extension here on Bitcoin for potential scalp short here to the downside, tapping the one-to-one extension to perfection. Currently, it looks like it wants to maybe do a larger correction. I don't know. The more juicy level to the upside is the daily level at $73,000, 127. The last line in the sand, the last resistance level, and then we have the all-time high at, let's call it $74,000. Smash up the like on your way out. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers for now.